Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV. My name is John, your host as always, coming at you live when we're talking about Newport versus West Ham United in the Carabao Cup. Kickoff is in just under 10 minutes time. It's been a long night trying to get everything ready in time, hence being a couple of minutes late. So as always, guys, let's start off with the team sheet. So let's have a look at it, shall we? Because I genuinely haven't seen it yet. I've obviously just got the details up as quickly as possible. So we've got Roberto in goal, Zabaleta at right back, Balbuena, Diop and Creswell making up the back four there, with Sanchez, Wilshere, Fornals, Snodgrass, Antonio and Ajeti. On the bench, we have Fabianski, Johnson, Ogbonna, Coventry, Rice, Anderson and Haller. So guys, thank you very much for joining. It's great to have you on the channel as always. Guys, there's a few people in the chat already. Welcome. Thanks very much for coming in, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. So I've only just got out of the shower, to be honest with you. It's bloody hot here again tonight. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the starting lineup, guys. It's a bit of a strange one. Let's just go through it again just to recap. So we've got Roberto, Zabaleta, Balbuena, Diop, Creswell, Sanchez, Wilshere, Fornals, Snodgrass, Antonio and Ajeti starting. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. It's going to be an interesting one. The game's obviously just building up. A little bit of more information that's come out earlier today. It's good to see that Snodgrass has got his... sorry, I just sort my hair out. It's good to see that Snodgrass has got his call up to the Scotland squad. Really good. I'm really pleased for the man. He's looks like he's come out of retirement by the looks of it. It's going to be a very interesting game tonight. As I said in the preview, guys, you know, this one is going to be a very hard game for us. They gave Leicester and Spurs in the last few rounds. I think it was like last season, if I remember correctly. They gave them a bit of a hard going over. So, guys, before we go into the actual talk about the game itself, got to do a shout out, obviously, to the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, including the 1976 home shirt, which inspired this season's home kit, and also the 1980 FA Cup final, which inspired this away shirt, which I'm hoping the guys are going to be wearing again tonight. There's also Admiral and Umbro West Ham claret and blue inspired t-shirts, sweatshirts, tracksuits, and all the rest of it. Any purchases that are made through the link in the description doesn't have to be just the West Ham stuff. They've got an England one coming up. They've got a load of England retro stuff in there. There's also an affiliate link that's going to be set up for when I do the England games next week. There's also Liverpool, PSG, etc. Loads and loads of stuff. So let me just get this there. Yeah, it's better. So yeah, there's loads of stuff to do. So any purchases made in the for the next 17 purchases will go directly to Isla's fight. So come on, guys, let's dig deep and get some good money off over to them. So let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat while we're just waiting for the game to run. I'm obviously going to do a few hellos. So Edward, hello, mate. Good to see you again, mate. Hope you enjoy it tonight. I'm hopefully trying to settle down. Score prediction, Volpex, mate. I don't know. I really don't know. I'd love to say it's going to be 3. Well, all right. I'll put me balls on the line here now. I'll say 3-1. Which way I don't know, but 3-1 nonetheless. WHU Kane, hello, mate. Good to see you. And again, Ben Davis, fingers crossed, coming you irons. Yep, 100%, man, definitely. WHU Kane mirroring the same thing. Got the feeling he isn't going to take us seriously. No, do you know what? I know where you're coming from, mate, but it's not a bad lineup. Yes, all right, it's not the normal starting 11, but it's not a bad lineup, to be fair. We all knew Roberto was going to be in goal. We knew that right from the start. And Ben, I see these watch-alongs are becoming more and more popular. And yeah, thanks, Ben. Cheers, mate. The John Hartson lookalike for the channel. Rick Cougar, hi, John. I think West Ham will win 4-1. Is that a 1? 4+. 4+. Okay, I'm guessing he means 1. Let me just check here. Where are we? I know you. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, 4-1. That's what I thought, mate. Yeah. We can win. Yeah, agreed, mate. Let's just quickly go through these. Strange lineup, agreed. It's yes and no. Link, Sky Sports. Quite frankly, Wally World, hello, mate. How does the Newport squad look? I don't actually know, because I've only literally just switched over to the channel. I'll tell you in a minute. Once 3-0. So here we go. The looks like the lineups are coming up now for you, Wally. I think. Hang on. Let's go through the few other things on here first. Lineup is a bit weak. Central midfield area concerns me. Yes, Ben. Yeah. I see your point there, mate. Definitely. We've got this game in the bag, hopefully. Yes. Armo, welcome. Newport have a great defence. They have kept 15 clean sheets in the last 18 home games. Yes, mate. Agreed. I said they're very, very tricky. Could you not get a ticket for Newport? No, mate, because I'm not going abroad during the week. I've got too much work to do. Where are we? Come on, next one, please. Right, midfield is a kind of concerning. Yep, you kind of made that clear earlier. Nice to see you again, by the way, mate. Loving the channel at the moment. Thank you, Volpex. Cheers, and thank you everybody to making this channel 1,030 subscribers. It's amazing. It was just ticked over 1,000, just over 1,000 on Friday, and we're now on Tuesday, and it's next to 29 subscribers. So that's really good. Antonio, still have faith. Come on, you ones. Yeah. Yeah, let's see, Ed. Ajeti is a god. We'll wait and see. I'll reserve judgment on that. Is there a stream? Callum, it's on Sky Sports, mate. If you don't have Sky Sports, I recommend the link I'm going to put up in just a moment. Hi again, as yes, I do remember you, mate, unfortunately. Been refreshing my page since 7:30. Some of us have to work, mate. Come on. Hope Ajeti actually scores a few. Yeah, agreed, totally. Come on. It's going a bit strange tonight. Now there is a bit of an issue with YouTube, from what I understand. Newport are a big physical team. CBS will have their hands full. Centre backs, I'm guessing you mean, not the central broadcasting system. Hi John, can't believe it's the game. Can't believe it. The game is on beIN Sport in France. Actually, get to see us. Good, mate. Good. So there you go. Another channel for you guys to watch online. Hi, Get Demolished. Good to see you. Ajeti can show what he's made of now. I've been waiting so long. It's not really that long, mate. 5 weeks, 4 weeks. Not really that long. Newport is going to thrash you. We never know. Could happen. Where else are we? What is the issue with YouTube? Yeah, apparently there's an issue with webcams. There is their side, apparently, from what I was reading earlier today. Footy Pass has 2 streams. Thank you, Connor United, much appreciated. I predict 4-2. Thank you, B Curry 24. But yeah, as I say, football fan chat. Yes, there's a bit of an issue on YouTube side. Hopefully, it's going to get sorted out. Evening, Joan. Evening, everyone. Looking forward to this. No spoilers from me or anyone else tonight. Didn't realise this stream was delayed last time. Yes, there's always a little bit of a delay. The boys are walking out now as we talk. We should be too strong for them tonight. My worry is Sanchez, though. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, agreed. Come on, chat. Click, click, click. There you go. Yep, Diop and Fabian Roberto. I hope our defence is better today. We'll see, mate. From the northeast, but very good luck for the Gunners. Wrong channel, but whatever. Antonio is going to be key. Yes, Ben, I agree 100%. Any more in depth of an explanation on webcams, mate? I literally got into set everything up 10-15 minutes ago. From what I understand, as I say, there is an issue at YouTube's end, which nobody can do anything about, unfortunately. It's just because apparently their servers aren't linking up correctly. Hence why there might be a bit of a strange thing happening on here. Freaks Gaming, I can smell Wimbledon happening again. Right, so Newport are Townsend in goal, McNamara, O'Brien, Hawkins, Haynes making up the back 4 with Sheen and Dolan in the midfield, defensive midfield with Wilmot, Whitley and Abrahams and Amond up the front. On the substitute bench, King, Inns, Bennett, Expletor, Ledbetter. Oh, bloody hell, I didn't think I'd see that name again. Malone and Collins. Talking of Collins, apparently, from what I was reading earlier today, apparently Newport is Ginger Collins' hometown. So yeah, but it's not bad. So yeah, so going through the lineup, we're going for everybody. Roberto in goal, Zabaleta, Balbuena, Diop, and Creswell making up the back four, with Sanchez and Wilshere as the holding midfielders, with Antonio, Fornals, Snodgrass in the midfield, and Ajeti up front. On the bench is Fabianski, Ogbonna, Johnson, Rice, Coventry, Felipe Anderson, and Allaire. So to be honest with you, you've only got what, two normal starters. Two normal non-starters. Excluding Sanchez, obviously, because he's been around for a bit. So it's not. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. I'm feeling hot, sweaty, but my prediction is 5-2. It keeps growing. Good luck for the Gunners, indeed. I reckon Jesse and Wilshere are going to shine today. I hope so, mate. FIFA Lord, yeah, I meant the Hammers. I also watch Spencer FC. Come on, you wines. Yep, Spencer's a cool channel. One of the reasons why this channel exists. Sebastian Lawson, I think Jesse is going to be on fire. Yep, I would agree with that, mate. Let's hope so. Anyway, Neil from Down Under, welcome from New South Wales, mate. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Antonio, we are counting on you. Yes, Jane, 100%. FIFA Lord, come on, you irons. Johnson should have started over Zabaleta. Yeah, but this is his 400th appearance, so he needs some game time. 3-1 win to West Ham. I'm guessing that is. I hope we win, please God. Yeah, Mark. Come on, chap, stop worrying. It's all going to be okay. Can feel it in my water. 3-0 tonight. Mark, mate, go and check your doctor. Who do you want in the next round? Millwall. Oh, come on. Can we think up of something a little bit more original than that? It happens every single time. Come on, guys. Hang on. Let me just get myself in the right position. That's better. Match has begun. Maybe on your side, mate, but I don't have Sky Sports. So again, I'm streaming. Just subbed to the best of your luck with you in the channel. Thank you, FIFA. FIFA Lord. Appreciate that. Very nice of you. Guys, this channel is also has the facility for super chat if you're feeling generous. 4-0 to West Ham. Thank you, FIFA. That'd be very, very good. It'd be very nice. What's the next comment? Right, so the ball game is literally just kicked off. Imagine Roberto's boots in it for as far. Boots. I'll come back and I'll say the game's just started. So Newport are in possession in the all yellow kit, and we're in the all claret home kit. And 15 seconds in, and Newport have already got a throw in. Right, so imagine Roberto's boots. It's so far he scores. All of the people, the terrible keeper scores the winner. Can't see it myself. I want Colchester in the next round, my home, but fair enough. That's understandable. Little stat card on the screen here that Newport, as you said earlier, 15 clean sheets so far. Imagine if Roberto did that. It's not going. This isn't Mark Noble's testimonial. Right, so this is going to be a very, very physical game. Time. The stream has disappeared for me. I'm in South Australia, not New South Wales. Well, you're south. Right, so we're in possession. And not doing a lot with it by the looks of things, just passing about as usual. Can't see you anymore. What town or city do you live? As I said, football fan chat, it's an issue with YouTube's end, I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do about it. So anyway, I'm watching it live. Good on you, Neil. I live in Essex, Volpex. If Ajeti does really well, do you think he will get a start in the Prem? It's only a matter of time, I suppose. Only a matter of time. We're going to win 5-0. Yeah, okay. And Villa already ringing. Thanks, Freaks Gaming. I will try my best to keep an eye on the other games for you. I've had an email a bit earlier saying I'm live. That makes sense. Right, so Newport got a free kick. So 2 minutes and 12 seconds in. And a very good save from Roberto. Luke right for the floor. Actually, you know what? They're playing in the Roberto's in the dark grey, or the light grey, I should say, goalkeeper kit. And just as you see the replay, and it is literally straight to Roberto, completely straight to him. But I do like that goalkeeper strip. I think that's pretty smart. I really do think that's pretty smart. Volpex, oh, that's cool. I live in Kent. I'm trying to get it up on the screen, but for some reason the memory's not brilliant at the moment. Let me just try and shut something down. See if I can. Right, so it looks like Sanchez was on the ball. I'm not going to say that many times this season. And passes over to Diop. I think he passes it back to Roberto. So Sanchez. Very difficult to see. They love doing wide shots there. So Snodgrass is giving the ball out by the looks of it. Yeah, they love a wide shot. Do football TV directors? They certainly do. Right, so Pellegrini's looking a little bit concerned already, as we're not seeing any of the game. They're just zooming in on him. Right, so Jetty's just giving away a free kick. Roberto safe as houses so far anyway. Well, he's only had one save to make. Mark, come on. I know trying to be optimistic, but right. So Diop's commanding the wall. As much as not really a wall, but so straight out, and Newport. Antonio with a good block, really good block. The right time to turn your back on a player when you're point blank. West Ham taking the W, lads. What's the W, lads? On Brosis. You're the best West Ham string channel around, and that's from my heart. Thank you very much, WHU King. Bearing in mind that Hamish Chat and also I think West Ham Fan TV are also doing this. I think they've kind of cottoned on how successful this stuff can be. So guys, I'm just sending you over the link now in the group chat. And see how many if you actually stay around. But again, just it's attempt on goal. Very well saved by Roberto. And the West Ham fans singing as usual. So Claret Army. Right, so Wilshere giving the ball away there. Do you know what? Newport are playing exactly as I thought they were going to be. Just completely undone Diop, and they're charging in now. Holding the defensive line well. But come on, sort it out. That's it. Thank you very much, Sabs. Very good. Read it perfectly before anybody else, for that matter. As I say, so Donald, the link is now in the chat box for you guy. Where's the mouse gone? There you go. So yet another throw in for Newport County. Yeah, I'm worried about that, Kane. I really am worried about him miskicking, but I don't think he's I think he's got a little bit more professionalism to his game than that. So headed out, but it comes straight back in the box again, and a pass in and cleared out by Sanchez. Good header out. Snodgrass clears it out to Antonio. It passes it over to Creswell, and hang on, that's a bit of a cheeky thing, isn't it? Quite a bad injury to Antonio here, guys. Hang on, back to you seconds. He's that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. What happened? So we're just doing the replay. So there's the charge. Yeah, I think his hamstring's gone by the looks of it. Jesus, Mikey. So Fornell's passed to Antonio, and he was on goal, but hamstring. Yes, Joan, it is. Mouse is totally frozen. Where are we? Come on, Newport. Well, yeah, fair enough. Support your team. That's not a problem. Don't mind. Other supporters being on the chat on it here. So it's got it's going out. We're screwed. Yeah. Jonah's like, yeah, it is. It's his hamstring. Yep, hammy. And Anderson's coming up. The stream can get taken down if you put links in chat, John. Yeah. Well, I'm small enough at the moment, but thank you, mate. So it looks like people are going to have to mind their language up from now on. So I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell the channels. And it's probably a good idea, as Football Fan Chat is saying, not to put it in the stream, in the chat either. So yeah. So Anderson is now on for Antonio. Oh, that's not looking good for Saturday. It really isn't looking good for Saturday. If Patrick Armand has a good day, he will have a good match. Do you know what? That's not a bad shout, mate. That's a long time since I've heard that guy's name. But yeah, so what's going on? So looks like the ref has given the ball back to Roberto by the looks of it. That's a very good gesture from him. So Sanchez on the ball, doing nothing really with it, just pissing about by the looks of it. Typical bloody Sanchez. Passing it through to Anderson. He passes it down to Diop, I think that is. He passes it back to Roberto. He passes it off to Zabaleta. God, I wish this was in better quality. Wilshere passes it over to Anderson. Wilshere is where are we? So yep, Diop over to I can't say it. It's like Snodgrass, I think. They do love a wide angle, don't they? Where are we? So we've got so back to Sanchez. He passes it down to I can't really tell who's an over ambitious pass down to Snodgrass. Unfortunately, it goes out for a goal kick. 9 minutes in. So Anis, it is currently 0-0 still. So who's saying what? All right, so scored an injury time winner for us against Crewe. Sweet. We should be playing better, to be honest. Ross Clark games. Good to see you, mate. Yes, we should. But they are a very tricky team, as most Premier League teams that have come against them have known over the last few seasons. Sanchez is so bad, we should have kept Obiang and sold him. Yep. I don't disagree with you at all there, WH Kane. I like West Ham, but they should be playing in Europe with the players they have. Yes, Mumford. It will happen at some point, I'm sure. Just as we're watching Sanchez making a stupid challenge. Keep doing your thing, Jay. Thanks, Sport Guru. Much appreciated. Thank you. Mumford agreed. Nobody would buy Sanchez game. Yeah, we were stupid enough to do it last season, so I'm sure there are going to be other mugs out there. Gutted for Antonio says Joan. We have a curse on our players. No, not really a curse, Joan. We just overplay some players sometimes. That's the real curse. So ball in and saved by Roberto. So I'd be interested. Let me just have a look on the phone here for the second, just to see what the stats are in terms. Oh, because we're coming up to the 11th minute now, just about to tick over the 11th minute. Nothing really happening. Where are we, guys? I want to know your thoughts on Bury. I know a lot of us spoke about it, but apparently the takeover deals have fallen through again. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, because I'm heartbroken for him. I really am heartbroken for him. Is Johnson or Holland getting a run out? Lawrence, at the moment, they're not on the pitch. So match stats, we have had 59% possession. I don't think that's right. Really don't think that's right, because Newport have more of the ball that I've seen. Right, so, and they're still on the ball now. So here we go. So yeah, so clearance out. Let me just bring the screen a little bit further forward so I can see what the bloody hell's going on. That's better. Bring it back just a smidge. So Zabaleta's in possession. Passes are all the way back to Roberto from the Christ knows 40 something yard line. What about Bolton WHU Kane? Well, as I say, guys, what are your thoughts on the fact that they're literally on the verge of collapse? I mean on the verge of collapse. They're a long-standing Premier League club. Let's not mix our words about this. As a Premier League club, and Creswell ball in, but only goes as far as Anderson by the looks of it. Who passes to Snodgrass, who passes to Sanchez, who passes back to Anderson. Oh, stupid mistake there. And Newport do a long ball, but it looks like Diop's claimed it, and Roberto kicks it back out to Diop, who passes it through to Anderson. But he's got a man on. How is he not seeing that? Sanchez over to Snodgrass, I think, like Wilshere. And that's Anderson over. Great ball to Creswell. Great ball. And Fornals, off the post. Off the post. 13 minutes, 20 seconds in. Fornals off the post. Seems to liven us up a little bit. But just as I said that, Newport intercept, and they're on a blistering counter-attack. The Fornals' attempt on the left-hand goalpost, if anybody's wondering. Creswell's onside. Great ball back. Fornals took one touch too much. He should have smacked it straight away and could have actually got something with that. John, you should buy buried. Not with my wages, mate. I can just about afford to do this. Unlucky Fornals post. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, agreed. To be honest, I think we should be playing better. Yes, Ross, definitely. We're not playing too badly. We're not doing, but come on, this is a very good team. That's a very good team. Come on, as we take in the win. James, what's all this F's in there for? Is that some teenage stupid thing? Is it? Everyone underrated Newport. We took Tottenham on the dying minutes to lead to team. Yes, Mumford. That's what I'm saying. You guys are playing well. You're playing very, very well. Got some good players in there. You've done a couple of 1-0 wins. You've kept a downside more clean sheets than we have. That's for sure. Edward, nah, don't spam. It's a night. Yeah, so it's just little kids just have nothing better to do. No VR, fresh air. We hope. Yeah. Not Newport County, more like No Shot County. We're starting to see more of the ball looking better. Yeah, well, Mark, you know as well as I do, mate, it takes us 10, 15 minutes to grow into any game. Doesn't matter what. We always start off slow. So Zabaleta passes over to Sanchez. Back to Zabaleta. Ball up the wing to Snodgrass, I think that is, by the looks of him. Unless Snodgrass was behind him. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper from Snodgrass's attempt there. Very, very good. How is the Jetty getting on his debut? James, not too bad, to be honest with you. He's not had that much of the ball because it seems to be centering around midfield, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So Creswell on the ball, passes to Sanchez, who's running and passes to Wilshere, I think. To Creswell, who's out to Anderson, back to Fornals. Oh no, sorry, Wilshere, I should say. Who's over to Sanchez. Balbuena, Diop. Small pass to Anderson. Trying to pass the ball into Creswell, but a little bit late, but it still bounces off Creswell, and it's a goal kick. It's unfortunate Joe Day left for Cardiff. If you say so, son, I don't really know who he is, but yeah, Newport are good defensively, so it's taking time to break through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joan. They are very well organised. We're going to score in the 23rd minute. Take my word, if we do, I'll do something. Wink, wink. Well, feel free to donate if we do, mate. Say George if you hate Tottenham. George. So Balbuena passing to Zabaleta, who looks like he's passing it back, and passes it over to Wilshere, who passes it back to. Come on, show some creativity, West Ham. So Diop, 17 and a half minutes in, guys, in case you're wondering. Fornals. Pass it back to Diop, who passes it to Anderson, who passes it to Fornals, who passes it to Diop, who passes it to Anderson. Come on! Oh, not nice attempt in by Anderson there, but it just didn't really seem to work out for what looks like a jetty. Snodgrass gives him the dummy, but doesn't really do much. And the ball's passed down to the halfway line, collected by. It's a 50-50 challenge. That, I mean, it technically is a foul, but we will wear them out with our possession in this heat. Joan, I'd say the other way around, mate. To be honest with you, Fornals, that's not really Fornals' fault on that defender. That's what I'll do. Exactly. How did you guess? Nice bit of link-up play by Jetty. Yes, Mark. Yeah, this is your quality is probably slightly better than mine is, but yes, looking very good. He's getting himself into the mix now. So Jesse there, just on the balls as we're talking about. A nice little 1-2 there. Passes through to himself, but doesn't work. And Newport's managed to get the ball, and it's out for a part. That's a throw in. So I don't really see what was going on with that, but okay. So Sanchez to Fornals. Sorry, to Anderson, I should say. Who we've got looks like Fornals on the ball. Sanchez, Wilshere passes it to Creswell, and passes it back to Wilshere, who passes it to Sanchez by the looks of it. Yep, see it coming. And Diop, Anderson taking a bit of a run, but not doing much with it. Move breaks down once again. Wilshere not doing enough with his limited creativity. Yes, Kabir, I agree 100%. Diop got a bit of a foul there by the looks of it. Where are we? So, Balbuena. And yeah. Oh, yeah, accidental knee to the to the jewels by the looks of it. Sanchez is honestly the worst player in the Premier League. SMH. I'm not really sure what that stands for. But yeah, agree, James. I do agree. So 70% possession so far as Diop is making a run, but passes it to Creswell, who passes it through to actually nobody, but fortunately Balbuena picks up on it. Over to Zabaleta by the looks of it. He passes it to Fornals. Snodgrass over to Anderson. Passes it to Creswell. Looks like Creswell's going to try and... No, it doesn't dink it in. Back to Anderson. Fornals again. Pass breaks down. JP, all you need now, whilst commentating John Motts from Sheepcoat, mate, not in this heat. I might do that for the Christmas games, but not in this heat, son. On your bike. It means shake my head. Okay, fair enough. Thanks, Ed. You know, I'm old enough to be your fathers by the sounds of things. Has anybody worked out how Pele decides on captains? No, mate. Other than the fact, I mean, obviously Zabaleta being captain tonight is a no-brainer because he's the most experienced out on the pitch and the oldest out there as well. But I think it's just a matter of selection by the looks of it, who he trusts out there. No idea how Ogbonna got into that circle of trust, but he does what he does. Has anybody worked out? Oh, sorry, I've already read that. Yeah, so just camera's a little bit weird. It's been a strange race, but it doesn't matter. So 22 minutes and 12 seconds in, 13 seconds, 15 now. Fuck it. And Newport have got a throw in. So Diop passes to Anderson, who is gonna. What are you gonna do, mate? Felipe passes it to a Newport player. Thanks, mate. Cheers. um, where the hell's my mouse gone? Anyway, so go on, Diop. Oh, Diop's been muscled off the ball, and quite rightly so. It looks like it's 1-on-1. No, Roberto saves with his feet. Everybody stands around. Oh, oh. If anybody's asleep in my local area, apologies. That was quite loud, me shouting that. So yeah, Diop gets muscled off the ball, and what a save! Everybody stood around, and Sanchez just stood in front of him, going, "Ooh." Mark, I'm going to get your comment up in a second, son. It's going a bit weird. Where are we? There we go. Roberto looks more confident tonight. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Just subscribe. Thanks for the great content. I have to go. Come on, you wines. Thanks, James. Much appreciated, mate. You're more than welcome to watch the repeat tomorrow. There won't be any content up tomorrow because there's nothing to talk about until Thursday for obviously the Norwich preview. So James Barmings, thank you very much, mate. That's very, very appreciated of you, and thank you to everybody, the other three that have subscribed so far as well, because I know there was another guy who subscribed earlier. So thanks very much. Thank you. I really, really do appreciate this. Got away with that few. Newport should have scored. Yes, but Roberto used his brain. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is the sort of team that Roberto is used to playing against, playing in Spanish football. Bit more balls to the attack, shall we say? That's what I'm guessing. What's the score? I've only just joined. Hi, Keen Hinton. Good to see you. It's 0-0 with 24.5 minutes. All right, so passing around the game as usual. Zabaleta passing it over to Fornals. What time will Norwich be up? Ed, it'll be up around about. I'll be shooting it straight from when I get in from work, so probably around about 9 o'clock. Around about 9 o'clock, because by the time I've come in, had dinner, because I can't do it if I haven't eaten. I get my videos are awful if I hadn't eaten. Come in, I have dinner, then I'll shoot it, edit it together with the graphics and everything, render it, then it's posted. So it's normally around about 9 o'clock. Thank you, Mark, for confirming it's 0-0. So yeah, a bit of a poor challenge on Anderson there. Just looking at the replay, Newport have certainly given them a bit of a test, and as I said, this is one thing I was looking forward to, is these guys giving our Premier League our foreign players a bit of a tough time, because they have it easy a lot in the Premier League. I know it's very fast paced and stuff, but so Anderson tried to pass to Creswell, but Creswell's just half a second late, and it goes out for throwing. But yeah, as I say, this I did say in the preview that I'm looking for, and also when we did the video from the live cup draw, I said this will be the perfect sort of game to test Anderson again, to test Fornals, and any other signings we've done. And as I say, Roberto seems to be playing very, very well at the moment. He's looked, as Mark as you mentioned earlier, mate. He's looking very, very self-assured in there. What do you do for work? Ed, mate, of course I don't mind you asking me what I do for work. I work up in the city as a credit controller. So basically, the company I work for, we call people all over the world, companies all over the world, asking them for their payments, and and then Newport are just having I've got a corner from that, and ball comes in and bounces right in front of Roberto. So good. Eddie, come on, you wines. Nice to see you, Eddie. I like that picture, actually. That's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, well, number 25 for Newport almost tried to attack that, but guys, apologies. I'm just going to image is going to freeze for just a second, but I'm still here. I'm just going to sort the camera out very, very quickly. I'll talk as much as I can still. Oh, bugger's out of focus now. There you go. There you go. Autofocus my ass. Right, so we're back here and back on the ball. Over to Creswell. Tips it to Anderson. Great little tinking from Creswell to Creswell, and straight over. So Anderson tinked the ball over to Creswell, but Creswell overhit it and it went straight onto the other side. But we've still got possession and it looks like Balbuena's given a free kick just in the centre circle. What happened there? So actually, it's a combination of Sanchez and Balbuena not exactly playing very well. Right, so come on. Right, so Newport have got a free kick and they're hovering over it as all teams love to do. Bit of a time wasting. So yeah, defending. Still header cleared out by Diop by looks it, but still goes out for over to the Newport. Guys, we ain't playing very well. I know I'm talking more about the conversations in the chat, questions in the chat than I am at this game because we are not playing well at all. But at the same point, Newport are playing very, very well. So hats off to those guys. I said that it was going to be a difficult game for us, and it's starting to be proven right at the moment. So Newport's still in possession. Just as my streams decides to freeze, which is always the way when you do these sort of things. Let me just reload it for you guys. Kian, who would you like in the final if you could get there? I don't care, Kian, to be honest with you. I really, really couldn't give a monkeys at the moment. Because I don't obviously it'd be nice to try and come up against a decent team, of course. But at the moment, I would, so I'd love it. I'd love it. Do you know what? I would actually love to have City in the final, something like that. Antonio injured his hamstring back in April 2018 versus Southampton. Was out for a while. Fingers crossed for this injury, but definitely looks like he'll be out for the Norwich game. Maybe didn't warm up properly. Just Winder, yeah, probably not a bad idea, mate. To be honest with it, you're probably not that far off. I know it's not about this, but I'm worried about Pookie on Saturday. That man's on fire. The man's on fire, I should say. Yes. Ed, mate, you'll see from when I do my my preview that I'm exactly the same mind. I'm loving the guy because he's sorting out my team street. Cheers from somewhere in Texas, Chris. Welcome, thanks, mate. Where was that? Now Gassawangas. Your guess is as good as mine, Britain people. When you reach 5K, sing the whole Bubbles song on the stream. Do you know what, James? I was very close to doing that on Saturday. I did, because my guitar's sitting over there. I was very, very close to doing it. Wilshire seriously looks well off the pace. Yes, mate, I agree. Wish you all the best in the Premier League and all the cups coming your irons. Cheers, Kian. I'm sure we'll have an interesting run out in a few little ways. Yes, FIFA. He did almost score an own goal there. Anderson doesn't seem to be like a 30 million player against a second division team. Yep, agreed. Yeah, very close to that. They're just showing the replay of it now, and yeah, he's very, very thankful to Roberto by the looks of it. So they're not playing well. They're coming close to scoring than us. Yep. Yeah, Diop got right in the way of Roberto and was very, very fortunate that the deflection off his leg didn't go anywhere near the goal. Very, 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 very lucky there, that little boy. So he needs to mind it a little bit. He really needs to make sure what he's doing. He really does need to make sure what he's doing. So just gone 31 and a half minutes. As it stands at the moment, Burton Morecambe 0-0. Villa are 2-0 over Crewe. Grimsby Maxfield 0-0. Leeds Stoke 0-0. Nottingham Forest 1, Derby 0. Preston 2, Hull 0. Rochdale 1, Carlisle 0. Sheffield United 1, Blackburn 1. Bristol Rovers, Brighton 0-0. Cardiff Luton 0-0. Crawley 1, Norwich 0. Hang on, I'll come back to those in just a second. Free kick going on here. I've lost count the amount of bloody free kicks Newport have had. Tactical fouls by the sounds of it. Drawing tactical fouls. Very, very good free kick, and Roberto's absolutely all over it. So where were we? Palace, Colchester 0, Fulham, Southampton 0, obviously Newport, West Ham 0, Oxford 0, Millwall 1, Plymouth 1, Reading 0, Southend, MK Dons 0, and Watford and Coventry 0-0. God, it's bloody baking in here. So we've had 71% possession, 2 shots, 1 on target. Newport have had 3 shots and 2 on target. Obviously, just including that free kick by the looks of it. Fab will stop Pookie because Fabi is the best keeper in the Prem. Yeah, he's certainly up there. Certainly up there. We look so different without Rice in there. Yes, we do, mate. Just as we try to go for goal there. This could be Wimbledon version 2.2. I think it means 2.0, but yeah, yes, Edgate. Sanchez is on the ball, does a little bit of a dummy, passes it over to Wilshere. He passes it over to Zabaleta. Sorry, Snodgrass, I should say. Wilshere tries for goal and goes drastically wide. It's sweating tonight again. I'm boiling. Yes, mate. It's in the early 20s here, I think. Let me just double check. Where are we? 29 is it at the moment? Wow. Yeah, 29 degrees, so a lot hotter than I thought it would. The longer it stays 0-0, the hotter you're going to get, mate. Oh, yeah. So the goalkeeper doing a free kick. Do you have goal kick, I should say. Do you have season tickets at West Ham? No, James. I have 1 season ticket. I have been a season ticket holder for, it'll be 10 years this Christmas, funnily enough. 29. Damn. Yes, mate, it is. I might have to freeze the camera and have a quick shower at half time the way this is going. I'll probably be in and out of those showers quicker than the footballers. But yeah, so Diop's all over the place at the moment, bless him. The Creswell trying to defend and right, clear your lines, West Ham, clear your lines. Not to the opposition. Sanchez did nothing. Creswell struggling to get and thank you very much. Yeah, the commentator of the game is saying that Balbuena and Diop aren't coping, and it's completely true. Completely true. It's good to see Balbuena playing though. So we've got 35 and 3/4 minutes. Roberto's taking the free kick out of that stupid thing that was going on there. Let's not complain about the fact that it was 5-6 yards away from where the foul happened. But never mind. Guys, I seriously question these possession stats because it's not right. Balbuena is a beast. He's a beast tamed at the moment, Kane, to be honest with you. So Diop falls, makes a stupid foul on the Newport player. No need for that whatsoever. I'm telling you, he's absolutely struggling. He's really, really struggling at the moment. We look shaky at the back. Mark, mate, we look shaky all over the place, if I'm completely honest with you. Score, please. Hello, Nick Muller. It is 36 and 40 seconds, and it is still 0-0. So 3 more subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. If it's a draw at full time, will there be extra time or replay? I think, if I remember right, oh, come on, Anderson! You really need to step your game up, mate. He's not like 30 quid player at the minute. Joan, sorry to set that off there. If I remember correctly, this could go straight to penalties. I don't think there's extra time. I know there isn't replays at this level at this stage. But we'll see. If it is going to be extra time, this is going to be a long night for us. I tell you, a long, long night. Oh, stop dicking about and clear your lines, West Ham. Thank you. What round is this? This is the second round, Kane. Nick Muller, sad about Bury and Bolton. Newport on the counter attack, unfortunately, with bad defending. And Roberto again says, well, it actually looked like he say with his arse then, to be honest with you. He went to ground and it kind of slipped under his arse cheeks. Is it extra time and pens? It is extra time. Oh, God, Rick, please. Joan, please, I hope you haven't jinxed it. I'm your new subscriber. Thank you, Kabir. Much appreciated, mate. I genuinely wish you were on the pitch instead of Sanchez. He's rolling in money and is about as helpful as our team as a blind 95-year-old man. I think there's a compliment in there for me somewhere. Straight to pens. Yeah. Well, yeah. I thought I was right there, Nick. Thank you very much for verifying it. Straight to pens, because there's been a new change to the rules this season. Roberto's looking good so far. Yes, he is, mate. He's looking one of our better players out there. Fornals isn't doing too bad. Ajeti, you haven't really seen much of him. He's trying to mix in as much as he can, just as Fornals is on the ball, passing it over to Anderson, who is just not doing anything apart from passing to Sanchez. He passes over to Zabaleta, who passes to Snodgrass. I think that's over there. Yeah, I can tell by the ears. And cleared by Newport. And whoa, what? Sanchez, you slid into a player and was asking for a foul. You dozy bollock. Right, so Fornals passes to Anderson, who passes back to Snodgrass to Anderson, who passes it back to Snodgrass, who passes it over to Creswell, who's passing it back to Anderson, who's passing it over to. Is he going to pass it? What? Oh, completely missing the run. For now, Wilshere to Sanchez. Sanchez through to Snodgrass. Creswell. Wilshere, who just completely hits it over for a throw-in left-hand side. God, man, I love Wilshere. I think he's got the potential to be a very good player for us, but he's just so poor tonight. No, hang on. Where are we? Thoughts on VAR, Ed, mate? As we talked about on Saturday, I think it's a great piece of technology. It's just the rules that are screwed up. I'm a Newport fan. Do you think we have a good chance, Sam, mate? You guys are playing. I've been saying it for most of this stream so far. You have a very, very good shout. Very, very good shout. 40 minutes in, not too many attempts on target, but from either team, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, I wouldn't be said that against Leicester, mate. We certainly don't look like we're a Premier League club. That's for sure, mate. Yes, you see the thing is that there's always two sides to the same game, guys. Here, right? Okay. Newport, and I've said it many times, and I'm not just saying it for Sam MW's sake. Newport have been playing very, very well, very, very well. But one of the reasons why is because we're in first gear at the minute as Snodgrass passes over to completely unaware Wilshere, passes it to Sanchez. He passes it back to Wilshere. He passes it over to Snodgrass again. And Jesse passed it backhill and didn't really see where it was going. And we got Fornals, great ball up to Creswell, but intercepted by the Newport player there, and who hoofs it down the side and passed to Anderson. Couldn't see who it was. I think it was Diop who passed to Anderson. There's Fornals who should pass to Creswell. Now too late. And it goes out for our throw-in. Now this is where we need Antonio. We haven't seen one of his 18-mile run throw-ins for a long, long time. Yes, Sam, it was definitely. You guys have done very, very well in the cups. We still that. Sorry, that was over. Come on, get some more up-to-date comments. Wow. Who's on the bench tonight? Lawrence, I'll confirm it for you in just uno momento. Misplaced pass after. There we go. Wilshere scored. 42 minutes, 42 minutes and 20 seconds, 1-0. Very, very, very fortuitous goal, to be honest. We're just going to watch the replay now. Is it Toskins or Tompkins? Toskins for Newport looks very unhappy with himself. So come on, right? So the replay. So for now, Wilshere passes up, and I think Fornals looks to pass it through to Wilshere by the looks of it. Actually, it bounces off the back of a heel of that Newport player that was on the camera just then, and Wilshere absolutely pounces. Ajeti just absolutely stood there, and Wilshere pounced and finally got his West Ham goal. Stefan's, hi Wigan. Please give your first half thoughts about Ajeti. Kabir, mate, I can't really say much. You've not really seen much of his movement. I wish people would stop going on about. We don't know what he's like. We don't know. Nobody really knows what he's like. But yeah, this is his first game. I'm not gonna criticize him and say he's put in some decent play. He's mucked in. Really has mucked in. But yeah, but as I say, it's not enough for me to make a comment on him yet. Lawrence, we'll go through the team sheet once the game concludes, because we're literally about a minute or so away from the end of the first half. So Snodgrass going for not having any options and going for goal. Right. So quickly, very, very quickly. Here's the team sheet. Fabianski, Johnson, Ogbonna, Coventry, Rice, and Anderson, who replaced Antonio, and Allaire is on the bench as well. Newport is better than West Ham. Well, not really, mate, because you won there down. Overall, the game, yes, so far this first half, yes, you played well. You've played very well, and fair play to you, Sam, for being a great conceding a great. I mean, because at the end of the day, it wasn't the best of goals, Sam, and I'm sure you'll agree with that. Oh my God, Wilshere scored for sure. Yes, he did, mate. Fortuitous, but yeah, first goal conceded in 4 games. Yes, agreed. This is where we're going to lose now. We need to get that first goal. Yeah, Sam, it's the same for both sides, mate. Exactly the same for both sides. Both teams need to get that first goal. Good time to get a goal second half. Strong second half needed now. Yes, James, I agree 100%. We've got 1 minute of extra time, and we're 14 seconds in. HD Soccer, your content is trash. Please don't trash other people on here, please. Fornals scored. Yes, Mark, he should have done. He's had it. That he's had a couple of chances today so far, but he's learning his trade. He's never played in England before. Anderson with an overhead pass. Fornals. Yeah, I think that was just that. I think that's what you were just referring to. Then remember, mate, I'm using a stream, so I'm about a minute or so behind you. But yes, that's so. Just doing the replay of Fornals' attempt. Yeah, not strong enough on that pass, that hit at all. Mark no balls. HC Soccer, please show some respect here. First half safe and sound. No, it's not. He's very good. Just because you're getting beat don't take it on him. Exactly, FIFA. Exactly right. Right. So there we go, guys. So that's the first half. Not the best of performances. I'm not gonna sit in and think we're 1-0 up. We're playing brilliantly. We're not. I've been saying it all bloody game. Joan, God, I need a drink after that first half. So please, we're 1 up. Yeah, agreed with you, Joan. 100%. I'm gonna go and get a glass of water in a minute. Fornals is looking good so far, except from strength. Yes, I agree, Kane. Matt is key, but Almond is our best player. Yeah, I'm sure he is, because he's on the bench, if I remember correctly. So let's just have a look at the stats over this in total, because I don't think these are going to be accurate. I really don't think. Yeah, so 72% possession, 5 shots, 3 on target, no corners, and 8 fouls. Whereas Newport, obviously, 28% possession, 5 shots, 2 on target, 2 corners, and 6 fouls. Right, so halftime roundup. Burton 2, Morecambe 0. Crew 0, Aston Villa 3, with it's 3 minutes of added time in the first half for there, so must have been a few little incidences. Grimsby Macclesfield 0-0, Leeds 0, Stoke 2, Nottingham Forest 2, Derby 0, Preston 2, Hull 1, Rochdale 2, Carlisle 0, Sheffield United 2, Blackburn 0, Bristol Rovers Brighton 0-0, Cardiff 0, Luton 1, Crawley 1, Norwich 0, and Crystal Palace Colchester is still 0-0. Real shame about Antonio. I hope it is a hamstring there, Ben. It is a hamstring. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm ahead of you, mate. I'll wait a couple of minutes before messaging. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's not really not a problem. You sound like that guy off FIFA 15 once you finish your game. Okay, I think that's a compliment. It's a torn something. Shut up. He'll be out for some time. Nah, not really. I mean, he'd be out for the time we need him, definitely, but he'd be out for about 3-4 weeks. Somebody with maybe five, knowing Antonio. Newport is better. Yeah, agreed. Aquarium 00, Aquarium 6, come on, you irons. So Kane, yeah, 23 minutes late. Wish he was 23 minutes late. Right, so guys, so West Ham supporters, Newport supporters, or neither, and just here for the crack. Let me know what your thoughts on the game, guys. Tank the Killer, good to see you again, mate. What do you think of Ajeti so far? I've been saying, mate, I can't. There's nothing to think of. He's been mixing in a few times, but he's not really had that much service to. He's a lone striker and making his debut. He's very nervous by the looks of him. He's given away a couple of free kicks as well. Newport is better. West Ham sucks. Well, if that was the case, mate, you'd be 1-0 up. Just remember, 25 years ago, we started our club back after bankruptcy. What we've done is great. Yes, mate. Yes, it is. And to be honest with you, I really, really hope that Bury and Bolton, if the way things are going, do exactly the same thing. I really hope they get something back. We're lucky to go in ahead, need to get on the ball and control the game in second half. We just haven't seen enough of the ball. Yes, agreed. That's the point. How the bloody hell is it 72% possession when we're both sitting here, Mark, saying, yes, we need to see more. We haven't seen enough of the ball. I don't believe those stats in any shape or form. Mateo White is West Ham in the Premier League. We're in the Premier League because we're a Premier League team. That's why. Simple as. Honestly, you kids, you need to sort out your spelling and your punctuation. End of the lesson. Right. So, while Sky are mucking around doing their usual advertising of stuff that nobody ever cares about, I'm going to go and grab myself a quick drink. So I will be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. The magic. Right. So, what have you guys been saying? Let's have a look. Are we keeping it respectful? I doubt it. County deserve to be winning. Jamie James, yes, mate, I do agree. I do. They do deserve to be winning. Man like Wilshire. Okay. I'm at the game. Decent reception then, mate. Good. I'm good. Glad good to see. Another goal should put this game to bed. Edna, possibly. Hoping Newport can get to the Premier League one day. It's not, mate. You've got the team. You're working very, very well in the league. I'm sure you'll start progressing if keep playing the way that you're playing. And yeah, that is damn it. Danny Gabardon is talking to Sky Sports. A bit of grumble. Newport are so poor that they can't even take home advantage. Well, Kabir, we can hardly do that after bloody time. So. Jamie James, why? Because he supports his team. Kabir were a League Two team. Whatever. Newport have missed about 5 sitters. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and we've had a slightly less but equal and easier opportunities. Fornells could have had a couple there. With his hit at the post. They're just showing Amon's chance now on the 23rd minute. This is the replay where he nuzzled Diop off the ball, but it was a great save from Roberto. Very, very good. Good stream here. You've got good balance. Good. I'm glad, Sam. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. If you you know what you should do if you haven't already. If you like it. Not that I'm touting, of course, but. No, I like to have fans of all teams. Doesn't have to be West Ham on the fans here. Glad it's not just West Ham fans in here. Yes, Ed, agreed. Yes, it's good. I like it mixing in with everybody. It's good fun. It's good fun with everybody chatting to each other and that. That's what at the end of the day, this is what YouTube's all about. It's what YouTube's all about. It's just to get people talking to each other. I'm glad everyone. Oh, Nick Miller's Ipswich fan. All right, Nick. So here's a question for you. As a Ipswich fan, Freddie Sears. What are your thoughts on him since you basically got him from us? Where was it? 7 years ago now, I think. Let me know your thoughts on him, Nick. I'm curious. I'm curious because I thought he was. He went too early. He got sold very too early from our perspective. Newport, yes, Matteo, you keep saying. I hope West Ham can become like Wolverhampton one day. I'm hoping you mean starting up the top. We are fans of football first. Yes, Nick, agreed. Yeah, definitely. Vincent, I hope you mean in terms of the fact that we're pushing for cups and playing attractive football. West Ham League prediction. I said it. Ninth max, mate. Ninth maximum. Andrew Barber. Nice. I'm your 1040th subscriber. Well, thank you, Alfie Armstrong. Much appreciated. It's still the early days of this channel. Literally only hit 1,000 on Friday. So it's not bad for a week. Not bad. Not even a week yet. Andrew 8th, but they have the team for 5th or 6th. No, we don't. I'm sorry, Mumford. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, mate. I'm really gonna have to disagree on there. We don't have the team for 5th or 6th. We've just about got the team for 7th, to be honest with you, because there are 6 more teams better than us in the league. Simple as. A couple of years from now, maybe, yes, but not this season. Not this season. Oh yeah, okay. Alexia is going to get his name on my shirt. All our fans like him. Yeah, you see, he's a good servant. No disrespect, Nick, but he's better in the Championship than he will be in the Premier League. He really will, and is clearly, because you guys haven't unfortunately haven't come back to the Premier League for quite a while, and he's kicking about as much as he can by the looks of it. So that's good. I remember we had one of your players for the Leicester game, Vachon Neuville. That's a very good point there, Sam. Let me have a look. Let me see. I don't. You'd remember a weird name like that. No disrespect to the kid, but you'd remember him. So where are we? Vachon Neuville. He might have been an academy graduate. Oh yeah, he was. He was an academy graduate in the left back position. 20 years old. Don't remember seeing his name in the recent release, but anyway, we are League One now. Oh, okay. He should come straight back up then if that's the case. You think Haller will be a reliable goal scorer? Andrew, it's too early to tell. Way too early to tell. He's only played 2 games. You can't judge anybody on 2 games. I don't care what Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or what anybody else says, or here for that matter. You can't judge a player on 2 games. You can only judge them on when they've had the full season. He got released this year, I think. Yeah. Well, so I don't remember seeing him on the release list. But if you like him, you like him. It's good. If you think he's going to do you boys well, then fair enough. Good. I think we should sign more Portuguese talents than just one player. Who else, Vincent? Who else do you have in mind? Can wait to see how. So I guess he means can't wait to see how players like Allaire, Joelinton, and Abraham do. Yeah, be interesting. It's totally interesting how that pans out there, mate. Right. So guys, obviously there's going to be substitutions for both teams in the second half. I'm skipping yours, Mateo, because you keep saying the same thing. It's just a conversation. It's boring when people say the same thing. Arsenal. Oh God, no, Sam! Please don't ask that question. Oh. I had a bit of a soft spot for Arsenal when I was younger. A good mate of mine, his uncle was David Platt. Never got to meet him, but so I mean, Arsenal were good. Arsenal were a good team. Spurs, I just can't stand their fan base. The spunk. Spurs are better. Well, team yes, but supporters no. Hi John, this is 2-1 Mark's son. Just say hello, Mark's son. 2-1. Good to see you, mate. Bonjour, monsieur. Oh no, it'd be bonsoir now, wouldn't it? I suppose. Spurs are better than Arsenal. Yeah. From that side of things. Do you have a West Ham Instagram account? Sorry for interrupting. No, you're fine, Alfie. Not a problem. I do. It's exactly the same username as this channel, JPWHUTV. Don't really post all that much up on there, mate. If I'm completely honest with you, it's a very, very vanity-driven section of social media. Says the man with a YouTube account. But I don't put photos up. I might start using it more at some point, but at the moment it's just to let people know that there's stuff going up. But you're more than welcome to add me and message me if you want. You want to ask me any questions, guys? If you want, you can also while we're doing about that, the social media side of it. Let's just put up the banners. So yeah, contact me on JPWHUTV at Twitter. There's also a Facebook group and channel page. And also there's Instagram as well, fanvibe.com if you're aware of it. Again, all the usernames at JPWHUTV. If anybody wants to join, the JPWHUTV Premier League, Fantasy League code is below down here for you. Where are we? Get used to doing this. Right there. There's the code for you. So if you want to join up the two, but if you do, I would suggest you also like the Facebook channel page as well, because I do weekly updates on there for the league rundowns. We're in week 3 at the moment, so if you guys want to join in, but then by all means please do so. It'd be great to have more people on board. Willem Cavallo, Rancho Sanchez, Rafa Silva, and Gedson Fernandez. Yeah, Vince, not bad shouts, mate. Right, so second half is about to kick off. Sorry, sweating like crazy. I itch when I sweat. I'm 12th in your league run. Yes, you are, Ed. Not too bad, mate. Bearing in mind you just joined this week, because you joined on Saturday, if I remember correctly, after the game. Right, so back into it, and what's going on here? Issa Diop's on the ball, running in with Anderson, but it doesn't really seem to do much. And what the bloody hell's going on here? Right, yes, Sanchez is back on the ball. Newport with 10 men behind the ball by the looks of it. Zabaleta up to Snodgrass, but nobody anywhere near Snodgrass. No one's supporting him at all. Even Zabaleta has had to run up to give him some support. For Nails, Anderson, Box. Snodgrass looks really pissed off with that pass, and Anderson's looking a bit dumbfounded himself. I don't think we've made any changes at half time. No, we haven't, Mark. Favourite away pub? I've not been to many grounds, mate, to be honest with you. Fingers crossed for second half. Yep. Have you seen West Ham 2 Truths 1 Live video? No, I haven't. I haven't seen that. I'll have a look into that, Mumford. I'll have a look to see how that goes. 2 Truths. Oh, no, I don't think so. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm guessing you mean the latest one, yeah. Right. So Snodgrass running Zabaleta the ball back to Snods. Standing up for himself, which is quite cool. This guy's how is he not getting a foul? Because he's just standing up. He's standing up for himself. He passed it on to Creswell by the looks of it. Chipped in and straight over. Got to go now. Be back in a bit. See you boys later. Good, Edward. Good. Nice to see you, mate. As I say, if you miss any of it, then you're more than welcome to watch the replay afterwards. Yeah, sorry, you already put that one up. But going back to Nick Muller, as I have not been to that many away games, if I'm honest with you. I suppose the best one I've had a laugh with was when me and Steve, good mate of mine, we went to Fulham at Christmas, and there was I think it was a Wetherspoons, I think it was. It was a Wetherspoons in the middle of Hammersmith High Street, which had some fantastic drink, really, really nice stuff as well. And they had an offer on that day. It was like £1.40 a pint, I think it was, or something like that. And thank you, Virginia. Nice to see you. Wonder what you're pondering. DJ Blakey, we'll have him. We'll have him. That's what he's talking about. Need to take Sanchez off and leave him in Wales. Yes. He would do very well at your club, Mumford. He really, really will. We will have him. Yeah. Good to see someone actually correcting this messages. Doesn't happen all that often nowadays. Oh, Alfie, thank you very much, mate. Thank you, much appreciated. Right, so Newport goalkeeper about to do a free kick. It's taken a while. Nice looking houses behind the ground though, but where's that gone exactly? Even the commentators aren't saying anything. So Diop's good. Oi, hang on! Whoa! Jesus, that is a foul. He's been number 10. Isklar was fouling him for about 20 seconds straight, but didn't do anything. Leeds and Norwich losing. Good. Hola. Noah Lancaster with random cartoon. Right, so Anderson pass it, long ball passing, straight in. Move breaks down, a Newport pounce. Nobody looking to do a challenge. Typical West Ham, and bounces all the way through to Roberto. I've been to the ground It's the same ground as their rugby pitch. Fair enough. Looks nice though. We'll even pay you, Mumford. I'm sure he would. I'm sure. So long ball down and dealt with pretty poorly, if I'm honest, by Balbuena, but he had no choice really. There was nobody else supporting him, so he had to boot it into the crowd. Hope he hasn't knocked anyone out with it. Camilla, Michelle, hola as well. So good to see you guys. No comments about a picture, please, boys. It's a Newport in possession still. What you're watching the Mac on? I think you mean match, because that's Mac as in length, derivative of speed. Mac. What you're watching the Mac on? I'm watching it on on my little telly down here. That's what I'm watching it on. But yes, it's also on Sky Sports. Attempt at goal blocked, and Diop clears. A Jetty misplaced pass by my Jetty there. Snodgrass to Wilshire, but it's intercepted the last second. But Snodgrass tries to bite back, but still doesn't do anything. Right, so 51 and 13 seconds so far. If anybody's asking, it's still 1-0 to us. Ball boys look really happy. And flumped it out. Now it's interesting that obviously this time last year in the rounds we were smacking Macclesfield left, right, and centre at home. So I don't know. There's not many players out there apart from Roberto, who's had a brilliant game. There's not many players out there that deserve anything, really. To be honest with you, it's basic standard football. We've got a free kick. Oh, Ajeti was offside then. So Newport in possession. Nothing really much doing. Just bouncing around. We've intercepted. Anderson's intercepted and passed it through to Fornals, I think. Oh, good interception from Sanchez. It's about the best first thing he's done right tonight. So make that second. Zabaleta, Snodgrass. Oh! Jetty almost got a goal there. Almost. So replay of the goal. So you've got the attempt. So Sanchez passes Snodgrass to Zabaleta, who passes back to Snodgrass, and Jetty, heads it 7 or 8 yards wide by the looks of it on the replay, over the bar. So yeah, but he's I said earlier he's been mucking in. He's not been doing too badly, but not been in too brilliantly either. It's not a bad debut, to be honest with you. Right, so Newport on the attack. If Abrahams was a second earlier, he could have had that. Absolutely could have had that. The goal was absolutely wide open for him. Yeah, straight in front of Balbuena. Sanchez doing all his best to intercept for it, but great pass in. But yeah, it's just a second late. Creswell got done again. Yes, Jaswinder, he did, mate, 100%. And Balbuena, by the looks of it, Balbuena could have sorted that out as well, but both of them were too late. God, it's bloody hot in here. So Norwich. I keep saying Norwich for some stupid reason. Newport in possession, passing back to the goalie. Do you know what? I was expecting it to be a little bit more lively than this, guys. I'm not going to lie. There's not that much to talk about. Let's just see what the second half stats are so far. Pretty much 10 minutes into the game. Fornals on the ball, passes to someone off camera. Balbuena by the looks of him. Yep. Right. So sorry, just Alfie sent me a quite a funny message there. So we've got a corner by the looks of it. So 69% possession, apparently. I believe that one. That's it, because I ain't seen it yet. Corner comes in and hoofed out by so frustrating. Our defenders are non-existent. Nobody in charge at the back. Doesn't seem to be any communication between them. To be honest with you, Mark, yeah, I agree to a degree. I can see that Diop is shouting a few things, but only here and there. Right, so say the 72%. Hang on, let me just pick the phone up. Yeah, so only a few seconds behind by the looks of it. Right, so Snodgrass over to Wilshire, over to Anderson, to Sanchez, to Wilshire. Fornals, even, I should say. Oh, Creswell on the other side. Not bad goal save, fingertip save from the goalkeeper. Sanchez, Zabaleta to no one. That's cleared out. Right, what are you saying here, Sam? We're really missing Matt. Oh, how sweet. But yeah, it looks like you're certainly missing somebody that. Ooh, another corner. A Jetty with a little header again there. And gone out for a corner from the second corner, I should say. Snodgrass taking the corner. Come on, Soddy. Not bad ball in. Fornals again, but 5 yards off outside the left hand post. He's really struggling. He really is struggling. But for a debut, he's not doing too bad. At least he's trying. That's the main thing, guys. At least the Jetty's trying. It's hard to give any. It's really hard to make any positives out of this at the moment because it's basic football still. It doesn't fill me with confidence. This is definitely Let me put it this way, right? This has the feel of a normal sort of cup game. This is a cup 11, as he says. As Anderson gets done. So Sanchez. Do you know what Sanchez? Do you know? As much as of an idiot Sanchez can be, he's working hard. He's not doing a lot, but he's working hard. He's trying to get there. He's trying to keep that clean sheet. It's quite surprising, to be honest with you guys. It really is quite surprising how well Sanchez is actually playing. That guy, Gamer 37, did Antonio get injured? Yes, mate. He pulled his hamstring on very, very early on, unfortunately. Coventry and Holland need it at this hour of play. Do you know what? I wouldn't be at all surprised. I would not be at all surprised if a Jetty comes off and Holland comes on. I wouldn't be at all surprised. But I can't see it. But yes, there's definitely time for the substitute. It's the Slaven Bilic hour substitute section coming up now. So let's see what happens. Holland is not. I thought he was. I thought he was in there. Pleased to see a Jetty getting involved would be an easy game to go missing in. Yeah, and to be honest with you, Mark, mate, he has gone missing a few times, but he's popped up at the right places like a natural striker does. So from that side of things, I'm quite happy about it. We should be playing Tom King 4 clean sheets from 5 games. Yeah, but unfortunately, mate, it was a defensive error. Unfortunately, you can't predict that. So where are we with the substitutes? No, actually, you're right, mate. The on the bench is Fabianski, Ogbonna, Allaire, Rice, Johnson, and Coventry. Now, I personally would take Creswell off and put Johnson on and have him a bit of a run out. Guys, do you agree with me? Is the game back on it? Yes, mate. It's been playing for the last 15 minutes. 60, just into the 61st minute. Guys, for those that have been here right from the start, not many of you seem to be. But guys, let me know what you thought of the intro video. I put an intro video up on this. So if you want to go and see it, you can track right back to the beginning. Okay, sorry, still 1-0. Yes, James. Yeah, it is. Yeah, still 1-0. Love to see commentary. Yes, Armo, I would agree 100%. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of the intro. I mean, it's the pretty standard intro, to be honest with you guys. Creswell not looking pleased with that. Looks nice. Thanks, Armo. Much appreciated. I don't know if I'll have to watch this stream. I'll have to watch this back. That's ours, isn't it? It's a corner, surely. Did we get a corner? No. Oh yes, we did. Yes, we got a corner. Cool. Intro vid is on fire. Thanks, James. Much appreciated. It's hoping it's fit for the FGR game. Fair enough, mate. Thanks, mate. I mean, I do the same intro for all the previews, the match reactions, and also going to be doing it for these live games as well. So, but yeah, very, very, very simple. Very, very simple. But I'm glad you guys are liking it nonetheless. Right, so we've got a substitute coming on now for Newport. We've got number 8 coming off. Can't really read his back. There's Dolan for Bennett, and Whiteley for Maloney, or Maloney for Whiteley, whichever way you want to look at it. Very close. I live very close to FGR, so I'm going. I don't know what FGR is, guys. So would you reckon? Let me know what FGR is. Intro is good. Thank you, Alfie. Much appreciated. Hey boys, I'm back. Good to see you back, Ed. Guys, what is FGR? I'm guessing it's Forest Green. I'm guessing Forest Green Rovers. So there's the corner, and Diop's headed straight over the bar. He's not happy with himself at all. He really knows he's having a bad night. He's running, he's shaking his head. Bless him. He knows he's not having good. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks. I thought it was Forest Green. It's been a long time since I've seen that. West Ham Till I Die intro. What are we going to do about Antonio's injury? Does this mean someone like Holland gets a chance and some? Do you know what, Armo? That is a very, very good question. I would absolutely bring him in. I really, really would. That's a very, very good shout. Very, very good shout. So Anderson passing over to Creswell by the looks of it, I think. He passes it back. He passes it over to Sanchez, who does a Parker pirouette for no reason. Snodgrass couldn't get it, but Fornals is Wilshere, and Fornals is on the ball. Anderson to Fornals. 2-0. Yeah, thanks, Mark. You ruined it again. Thank you. But yeah, very, 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 very good ball. Very, very good. Anything happened while I've been gone? Not really, mate, but you've just come back just for Fornals' first ever goal for West Ham. It's 2-0 now. Well, 0-2. Alfie, Mark. Yeah. Mumford, it's all over. Not necessarily, mate. Not necessarily. 2-0, brilliant. Yeah. Come on. I think that's supposed to be you, because most people put it COY, but you do what you want, Tim. That's fine. Come on, you wines. West Ham Till I Die. Come on, you wines. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, I'm hoping that's the sort of run. That's the sort of football that I'd expect Fornals to be. Again, a poacher in the right place at the right time, and that's exactly what we needed. thought we were giving you a good game to watch. Yes, you were, Sam. Yeah, you were. I've said it all the way through, mate, and you'll know this. I've said it all the way through that you've been playing very well. Second, Joan, it looks like you were right after all. It looks like Newport have tired a little bit, which is why there was a double substitution being made. But it's just still you've still got 25 minutes left to go. Still plenty of time for something funny to happen. Commentators curse. So Antonio came off in the 8th minute, so that's not a good shout. We have nothing left. We just don't have the same fitness. Wilshere is still over. Yes, Mbali. Yes, he is. Which to Newport's detriment, that's the case. It shows how bad the levels are getting now. Well, Wilshere with a header there, but straight at the goalkeeper, could have been 3. If we get to our defence together, we surely have to win. So odds on Mumford. These injuries have really hurt us bad. Yeah. Yep. But yes, Ed. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's I mean, this is a team that has never hasn't conceded a goal for a long time, and then we rock up, which makes a change because normally when teams are leaking defensive throws left, right, and centre, we can't bloody score, and we can't. And likewise when it comes to a team with a very, very good clean sheet record, we don't score either. So it's good from one point of view. So we're Gary Margarison or Magarison. I don't know. Come on, your wines. Creswell just fouled them, but he's back up and running. So, but as I say, it was 67.5 minutes in. There is still time for something to happen. There is still time for something to happen. Is that going to be another West Ham goal? Is it going to be a Newport goal? We'll see. I did say 3-1. Enjoy the heat. Winter coming. It's Game of Thrones, isn't it? Winter's coming. Not a bad header from was that Amonde, I think? Don't know, I can't really tell. But yeah, just at top of the bar. At least I can beat West Ham with Newport in career mode. Well, yes, obviously. No, it's still losing at Crawley. They're going to give us a spanking on Saturday. You watch. I'll put it in now. Pookie with a brace or a hat trick. So Zabel puts a Snodgrass on the ball. Jesse tried to, but ball was cleared. Wilshere's on the ball. Sorry, Fornell's on the ball. Sanchez. Anderson back to Sanchez. Wilshere. I was right first time around. Yeah. Wilshere to Fornell's, who overkicks it to Anderson. But there's a bit of a foul. Wilmot on Fornell's by the looks of it, and he's having a go at the lines. Was like, what the hell's that all that about? So look. So yeah, that's not for me. Not for me. JP, do you have any ideas of other shows to make your channel like a West Ham Weekly reviewing big news? No, I'm not doing that, Armo. I know Dan does that on West Ham Fan TV and Gio and Gonzo on their channel as well. So that's fine. I haven't got an issue with that, any shape or form. It's just not something I do. Everyone said Pookie wouldn't be as good as in the Premier League. Well, of course, yeah. I mean, all the indicators, Mumford were there. All the indicators were there. He's the Championship's highest goal scorer last season. He's also, I think he won their Player of the Season as well, if I remember correctly. But Armo, as I say, mate, you have no idea how much time this takes up. Not this in total, but I'm doing when I'm not doing videos for you, live streams. I'm contacting people to get guests on every Tuesday night. And then as I say, I'm doing on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm doing the research for the previews. Fridays my day off. Saturday talking about the game. Sunday's my day off. Monday doing prepping stuff for the interview. I hardly have any other time on my hands as it is without So I'd love to do more, but it's just me at the moment. So it takes up enough of my time as it is. But there will be stuff coming. The bigger the channel gets, the more confident Ben is, because he's becoming a regular on this channel now. And once he gets more confident, he gets improved camera gear and whatnot, then Ben will be making content for this. But as it stands at the moment, because with all jokes, mate. What more do you want? What more can I do? Because I've got guests coming on, doing previews, doing live streams for all the away games, doing match reactions as well for the home games. It's a lot. It takes up a lot of time. It's not like I literally just click the system. I mean, even sorting all this out tonight took 20 minutes out of my day, which is why I was a few minutes late. Did you see Tottenham versus Newcastle? No, James, I didn't. But I saw I haven't seen the highlights yet, so I can't really say. But I did laugh. Which fan base is most toxic? I reckon Liverpool or Spurs. Sam, to be honest with you, we're all just as bad as each other. If I'm honest, all Premier League teams, all supporters are just as bad as each other. We're all. I guarantee, right? You may or may not agree with me, Sam, on this, but you may or may not agree with this, but that for me, there has always been, just as Newport are shouting for foul. There have always been three types of supporters. Okay, every single season, Newport were on the attack, but we seem to be dealing with it, clearing it. Roberto, don't fumble. Thank you. So there are three types of supporters as far as I'm concerned. You got 1/3 of the supporter base saying we're brilliant, we're going to win the league, we're going to push for Europe, blah 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 blah. There's a second third, which is me, which is the band that I've fallen into. Look, I'm hoping for a good season. Let's see how we get on. And then there's a third section of fans, mostly on social media. Let's be honest, mostly on social media, that say we're shit, we're going to get relegated, we're not going to do anything in the cups, blah 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 blah. And that's what it is. So we're all just as bad as each other. Joan, love your live streams. Thank you, Joan. Much appreciate it. And I love doing them. Just wish it wasn't so bloody hot when I'm doing them. Liverpool fans overrate themselves. Yep, as do Spurs, as do Arsenal, as do some of our lot. It's if Newport can concentrate on short passes, they can make it also. Yes, Mbali, I agree 100%. Love the streams, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Edward. I appreciate it. I understand I have classes and I coach. I would love to help with anything on your channel, but I get all that is hard work and to go to the charges of the cage. I'm just 17, mate. Simpler days, believe me. The older you get, the less time you have. Trust me. I love your streams. Thank you, James. Much appreciated. Sanchez has done well tonight, though. That's a bonus. Yes, Joni has. He's been playing very well. He's been one of the better players out there. I never thought I'd ever say that. I wish West Ham were as good as your streams. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, thank you, mate. I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. It's unjustified, but it's very kind of you. Newport can't play short passes against good teams. Yeah, you can. You've been doing it quite a fair bit tonight, mate, to be honest with you. I think Newport have a good chance at League 2. Yes, agreed. Same as you, mate. We'll be all right this season. Thank you, Gary. That's why we're in League 2. Well, as I say, mate, I can see a lot of potential here. I do see a lot, and I'm not just saying it. There has been. I've said, especially for the first half, you played some very, very good football. Very good. Sam, were great in defence, and that's why we're still in League 2. Yes, but I can really see the. I mean, Sam, let's be honest, right? You are going to get an absolute shitload of money from off this home game, plus the TV deal. So you can this will really help yourselves in January. Maybe one, 2 players in January, possibly out of it. I don't know. Guys, if you're Newport supporters, if you guys obviously are liking the channel, if you've stuck around for the majority of this, guys, by all means do keep in touch, because I want to see how you guys get on in January. I really do want to see how you guys get on in January. There's now, for those who've watched my previews, there's a website I use called premierinjuries.com. It's great to give you all the latest information on who's injured and who's out and all this sort of stuff. And there's literally an email that's come through just to say that just for updates on injuries. It literally came through about where are we? Came through a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes ago, and says that as it stands at the moment, Antonio is ruled out. So he's, as I said, we're gonna be without him for a good 3 to 4 weeks, I should imagine. So Diop passing through to nobody. By the looks of it, as bloody well usual. So 77 minutes in now, guys. Apparently some graphic language have come through on the Zabaleta tried a ball there and nothing was doing much, but apparently there was some unsavory language, shall we say, from the some of the supporters at the ground. Doesn't say who, but yeah, that doesn't surprise me. If we go through to the next round, who would you like us to play? And you can't say Millwall. Agreed. Oh, I've been saying that for bloody months. People stop saying Millwall. Do you know what? I'd like Dagenham and Redbridge. I don't think they're in it, but it'd be good fun. We made 1.2 million off the cup run last year. Yeah, sure. Doesn't surprise me. Hope we go through the playoffs, make more money from playing from. Yes, Mumford. Most teams do. You can make an absolute shitload. I know when we went through the when we went through the playoffs, it was going to be an interesting one. Zabaleta hooking it over to nobody, but fortunately bounces to Creswell, who passes to Anderson, who passes somewhere to is it Fornals or Wilshire? Come on, commentators, help me up here a little bit. Right, ball through to Sanchez. Snodgrass over to Zabaleta. Back to Snodgrass. Over to Wilshire. No, Sanchez. For Anderson, who's just walking around. Sanchez to Anderson. Sanchez is telling Anderson to pass it over to Snodgrass, which he does. And then up to Zabaleta. Back to Anderson. Over to Snodgrass. And he passed it through to Zabaleta, who there's a Newport interception, and it's out to Roberto. So Newport are in possession still. Come on, where are you? Sanchez passing the ball over the pitch over to Zabaleta. 119th minutes ago. But I went to the playoff final and we lost versus Tranmere, and it was heartbreaking. Yes, it can be, Sam. It really, really can be. Got to go. Bye. Thank you, Alfie. Much appreciated, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and by the looks, if you have to go to bed. Please rate all players after the match on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll try, Kabir. I'll really try. Coventry coming on for Wilshire by the looks of it, and Newport of Wilmot off and Lewis Collins on. And he's deciding to spit on the ground. Yeah, so it's confirmed now. Connor Coventry is coming on for Jackie Wilshire. Hello, what team do you support? Really, Carl? Is it not obvious? Oh, the penny's dropped. Collins is younger than me. Do your player do your player of the match after the game? Yeah, okay, James. Try and figure out who would have been. It might be a little bit controversial. I'm not sure yet, but it's around about time all the pundits usually sort of. I'm far from a pundit, but yeah, I'll certainly try and I'll do a Kabir just for you, son. I'll do a breakdown, and James, I'll give you my man of the match. Not a problem. Just as Roberto almost impales himself. Sorry, guys, I'm just giving AJ the Kiwi Hammer some crap because he's giving it the mouth on Facebook. I've invited him on to come on the end of the game, and he's like, "No." Well, I just called him a pussy because he is. Guys, what I will be doing is I'll be giving my man a match over the entire game, not just the first half or second half. Can't use. Personal apologies for autocorrect and thanks, not a problem. You need to sort your phone out. Roberto has done well too tonight, thank goodness. Yes, he's done. He's not had a lot of stuff to do, to be honest with you, Joan. But what he has done is done. Yeah, going old school, good old Billy Bonds. Yeah, not playing tonight, unfortunately, but yeah. Mumford me. Hey, here he is, King of the Wusses. Who's too scared to come on the channel. Good save from Roberto there again. Very good attempt at goal by Newport, to be honest with you, but an equally good hand save from Roberto as well. Little bit over dramatic, more than it needed to, but yeah. I'm from the Gwent. Kind of got that from your Mumford reference for some reason, but yeah. Yeah, so we've got 5 and a bit minutes plus extra time. Any extra time, so that's probably going to be what we've had. Probably about 2 minutes. 2 minutes of extra time, I reckon. You what? Stop threatening me with a good time. You're never that lucky, AJ, mate. But it's good to see you. Glad to see you finally woken up. Merthyr for me, Sam. Or Mithra. Talking about almost said Mithril then. Anderson on the ball there. Getting outdone by a League Two team. No disrespect, boys, but fucking hell. Live stream when you're not too busy. Mate, it's 8:30 in the morning over there. You can't be that busy. I've been asking you to come on for bloody ages, AJ, and what you've been saying, oh no, I can't. Got big plans for you, Sunshine, when you finally get yourself over here next year. Big plans for you. Most of it includes beer. I think there's a new motorway being dug. Oops, said too much. it's half 9:30 at night here. Yeah, agreed. It is, Carl. But where AJ is, it is 8:30 in the morning. He's over in is it Wellington? I think AJ, you're in over in New Zealand, or I think it's Wellington, or maybe somewhere a little bit less classy. Day drinking and games of footy at the fishbowl. Oh, here we go. Giving it large. Fishbowl. You haven't even bloody been there, mate. Shut up. Yes, sir, that one. It's 9:30 for 95% of people on here. Yes, but there was Neil from Down Under earlier, who's in South Wales. He's in South Australia somewhere. Sanchez being one of our best players, that says more about the rest of the team than it does about him. Yeah, I know. That free kick was a good attempt. Yes, it was, Carl. Was a very good free kick attempt. Grimsby Gaze called off waterlogged pitch, even not piss. Shows it's getting late. So here we go. Is the free kick that Kyle was just talking about. I'm very glad we've been able to upset Sky, because we're not on the, they thought we were going to get turned over, or they thought it was a repeat of the Macclesfield game the Wimbledon game last year, but the FA Cup game. But no, sorry. Moving on. So yeah, Kyle, you're absolutely right there, mate. Very good free kick there, and was it a yard away from the post? Let's have a look at the replay. Where are we? Yeah, a yard and a half above there. Carl, have you heard about Bury and Bolton? Yes, I have, mate. Yes, it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking. Hey, I'm just wondering, what's your West Ham background? Have you always been a fan? Do you live in East London? Thanks. Yes. The family have been in West Ham, mostly on my mum's side rather than my dad's side, because my dad hated football. We've been in and around West Ham since the very early days of the Thames Ironworks. My great granddad used to work down the docks in the same place where Millwall was also founded as well. And then it went to my granddad, then my uncles, and then me and my cousins. I thought you meant that background when I was first reading it. I thought you meant that. No goal. But yes, James. Very almost. It's just not going to happen for you boys tonight. It really isn't. That was a very good attempt there, and just absolutely scuffed it right at the last 9 minutes. It's 9 seconds. Where are I? So poor pass by Roberto, and good block from Diop, to be fair, and it hits the crossbar. But yeah, so unlucky with that. So unlucky. Yeah, I do. I live in Chigwell. I'll hit the crossbar. Yeah. Who's your favourite West Ham player ever? Ever is Di Canio. Paolo Di Canio. Absolutely love the bloke. Never got a chance to see him live, but I really enjoyed watching the stuff when I was able to watch football. And yeah, current football is noble, 100%. Just as we see Wilshere looking really even pissed off and thought, can you give my boy Tuan another shout out before he goes to bed? And very happy hammer. Good night, mate. Have a good sleep well, Tuan. Sleep well. Mine's Trevor Brooking. Yep, I agree. He was born on the day. He was born on the day. I was born on the day we won the FA Cup final against Arsenal with that Trevor Brooking glow header, which Antonio tried to replicate at the weekend. It didn't really work. But yeah, AJ, we are better in the FA Cup. Mumford, I'll keep an eye out for it. Definitely, Mumford, absolutely great. Yeah. So every now and again he does know what he's talking about. AJ, he does. So 30 seconds into the 3 minutes of added time. John, you old fart. Mate, I got pimples older than you. Well, I haven't. Close, but I haven't. I'm not going to tell you where they are either. But I was 911. Yep, so you're 9 years older than me, mate. So yeah, that makes you 48, I think now, isn't it? 48, 48, 49. Sorry, 47, 48. Yeah. Long-term sufferer, just like the rest of us. Trevor looking for me too, growing up watching him. Yeah. My grandparents had lived across the road from Bobby Moore's uncle. So back in the 60s, Mum crossed paths with Bobby a few times, just in passing sort of thing. He was a gentleman, always said hello to her and stuff, but that's about it. That's about as far as. But yeah, as I say, we know there's been 4 generations of West Ham supporters at the Bowling, and there are currently 2 now. Because my cousin, who's a lot younger than me, he's a couple of generations down from me now. I think the age gap between the two is a couple of generations. So yeah, we've got 2 generations worth of supporters. He goes every now and again, but not as often as he should do. Right, so this is a bit of a kickabout by the looks of it, guys. More than anything else, I'm sorry to say. Got to love Bobby Moore. Yes, a gentleman on the pitch and off. Bit of a twat with a few things. He wasn't the polished. Oh, here we go. Ajeti, come on. Coventry almost took a shot there, but nothing really doing. Anderson, Zabaleta. Coventry, he's not looked too bad, to be honest with you. It really hasn't looked too bad. He's not had long, but he's not into Sanchez, Fornals, Diop, Wilshere, Fornals, sorry, I should say. Coventry, Sanchez, Coventry again. Yeah, it's over for Newport. 7 seconds left, but yeah, they've looked defeated for the last 5-10 minutes. Bless you. That's it. Game over. That's it. So yeah, 2-0. So it'll be interesting to see who everybody gets in the next draw. So for Kabir, let's do the rundown of everyone. So guys, thank you very much for joining in. No Millwall in your family. No, absolutely not. God, I dread to think. I would really dread to think. I'm off. It's been a good little stream. Good luck with the channel. Loving the content. Cheers, James. Hope to see you again really soon. Right. So, Ed, enjoyed your commentary tonight. Thanks. Really, I'm glad, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Right, but stick around, guys, if you can, for a few seconds, because I'm going to I'm going to run through the player ratings for Kabir and also for the game. So, okay, so for some reason BBC say that Roberto's name is Jimenez. So in goal, Jimenez. To be honest, I was not worried about. I was very worried about him in the preseason games. Very, very worried about how he was playing. But very, very solid. I'll give him an 8. To be honest with you, Zabaleta played all right. Didn't do brilliantly. A few little, quite a few runs up and around a few times. So I'll give him a 6 for that. He wasn't, so bearing in mind, obviously 0 is just Millwall level and 10 is perfect, and some 5 is an average player, but 5 is an average. And Zabaleta I didn't think was average. I think he's played a bit better than that. So Balbuena, I'd say same sort of thing. 6. Didn't have that much, but he was a little bit inconsistent a few times. Diop, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give Diop a 5. He was shocking for a lot of the stuff. Creswell, I thought did okay. I'm going to give him a 6 for that. Sanchez, 7. I can't give him too a higher score because he doesn't really deserve it, because he had fucked about a few times. But yeah, it was I'd say 7 for Sanchez. Snodgrass I thought was brilliant. in terms of what he was trying to do, so but wasn't as consistent as he should have been. So I'll give him a 6 there. Wilshere, I'll give him a 5. It's an average Wilshere performance, and he didn't do all that much. Yes, all right, he had a bit more guile in the second half, but not enough. Fornals, for me, I'd say was a 6, because again, he was not much better than average performance. Antonio, I don't want to be harsh on him because he didn't play it long enough, but the 8 minutes he did, I'll give him a 6, to be honest with you, because it's not long enough. It's harsh to give him a player rating. So with Anderson, I'd say a 6, because he wasn't that brilliant. Little flashes here and there, and I'd say a Jetty was 6. Again, little flashes here and there, but nothing spectacular. So to answer James's answer for man of the match, just wrap up. Cheers for the chat, bud. Yeah, welcome, Lawrence. Graham off now. Take back, bud. Take care. Come on, you hammers. Cheers, Gary. Nice. Thanks for sticking around, mate. Probably won't see you for a few years. Well, Mumford, you never know, mate. I'm gonna yeah. If you like the content, you want to keep it in the bombers, please do so. Keep in touch. And player of the match, James. I'd say Roberto. I'd say Roberto, with Sanchez coming up very, very close. That's how bad the performance was in total. Awesome. Thanks, mate. See you later. Yeah, come on, you irons. Yeah, Eagle. Good to see you, Eagle. Nice for you to clock in, like all Americans, late for everything. But yeah, no, but seriously, I'd say Roberto was my man of the match. Really enjoyed what he was doing, but Sanchez, as bad, a few better performances as parts of it that he had. I'd say from that side. I'd say from that side of things, it was. Yeah, I wouldn't say he was. Oh, I can't say too much about him because he wasn't the best. But at the end of the day, he wasn't the worst either. So but yeah, I can understand, Eagle, why you'd say why you would say that. Totally understandable. And cheers, John. Thanks for giving us fans somewhere to discuss the match as it happens. Keep up the good work, mate. Thanks, Mark. Much appreciated, mate. Guys, as I said, thank you very much for your time. It's been great to chat with you all. Anyone know the next draw? Not yet. Chaotic Axel. I'm sure that's going to be drawn very, very shortly. I mean, it might be tonight, actually. Let me just double check it. Hang on. Let's have a goozy. EFL Cup home. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be yet. So obviously, when the draw does happen, I'll go live as quickly as I can for you guys. So Ben says tomorrow. Oh, so yes, I'll do. No, joking. I'll do a live stream for you guys as we did with the last round. There's games tomorrow. Cheers, mate. I'll be back soon. Cheers, Sammy. How's it feel to be famous, mate? 1,000 followers. Not that famous. Not bad though, to be honest. You know, it's not bad. We're on 1,042. So, guys, thank you very much to everybody that's signed up. There's a big wad again today. So obviously people love it. Congratulations, mate. Thank you, Eagle. Much appreciated. So yeah, whenever the draw is done, check out this channel. It's probably going to be an 8 o'clock kickoff at 8 o'clock draw again. But cheers, Ben. But yeah, so for those who are sticking around, all 16 of you, thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here and you like what I'm doing, you want to see more of this stuff, then please do consider subscribing. If you like the video, if you like the live stream, then by all means, please click the, where are we? Yeah, please click the like button that's going to be down here somewhere. Put your comments in the replay as well, for that matter, and please share it with anybody that you feel may want to have a recap. I'm sure a few people will recap this afterwards. But thank you very much for your time, Ed. See ya, and I'm off as well, guys. So thank you very much for your time, and I will see you very, very soon.